It's October. It's getting colder. And what does that mean? Winter is on the way. There's several things that you should do before trekking out in the wintry conditions, and deactivating this safety feature is something you should also do as well. But what is this safety feature? How do you deactivate it? And why is it potentially dangerous in wintry conditions? Here's why. So whether you drive a gasoline-powered car, a diesel-powered car, a hybrid or an EV, doesn't matter. You need to disable this safety feature ahead of winter. Now, while the snow probably hasn't yet fallen for the first time this winter season, it's on the way. November and December will be here before you know it. What is this safety feature? Traction control. Now, of course, traction control has many different uses. It makes driving your car in general a lot easier. It helps prevent wheel spin from your driving tires. So in general, good conditions, it is something that you should absolutely have. But there are certain scenarios in winter conditions where traction control actually might not help you. For example, if you get stuck in snow or ice, actually having traction control disabled is a good thing. Now, the reason for this is because essentially when it comes to and one of these is if you get stuck in the snow, if you get stuck in ice and you need to get out, actually having traction control disabled can help you out here. Because if you have traction control enabled, it will actually stop you from getting any kind of wheel spin. It'll prevent you from getting that necessary traction to be able to get out of that position. Of course, it's not something that will always save you, but it can make a difference at the end of the day. So disabling it in that kind of scenario is a good idea. Now, when it comes to disabling traction control, every vehicle is different. Every vehicle has a different kind of user interface, but usually you'll be able to find this button somewhere on the steering wheel. If not, there should be somewhere to find it in the dashboard. Just go through your settings, consult the manual of the vehicle if you've got that handy. You should be able to find it pretty easily. Usually it's indicated by a symbol that has a car with two kind of lines going out from the tires indicating wheel spin. That is the traction control. Now, obviously, if it's good weather outside, if it's sunny, even if it is kind of cold, traction control should be on. But if you get yourself in a sticky situation, like I explained before, you should probably turn it off to try and get you out of it. So even if you're in a relatively cold part of the world, unless it's actually snowing and icy, traction control should absolutely be on. And in fairness, in most situations, you should still have it on. However, if you get yourself caught and unable to move, then getting traction control turned off is actually a good way to save you at that point. So yeah, I hope that all made sense, guys. It's something to bear in mind as the weather gets colder and the nights get longer. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on this as always. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always, guys. Have a fantastic day wherever you're on the world today, and we'll see you very soon.